Commotion at the fish market, folks, involving Blizzard? I gotta admit, I was really hoping that was one big bad who was firmly in the rear view, but lucky as ever that our two Spider-Men were on site to save the day. Spider-Man the younger pulled some impressive water acrobatics along the way. Spider-Man the older, well, am I a broken record yet on this new black suit scares the bejesus out of me? Well, fine, I am, and it does. Come at me in the comments if you want, but I am putting it out there. This new black suit thing, whatever it really is, it ain't no good. You can quote me. All right, kids, Danik out.
Not enough of you here already?
Fire, you fool!
Now to do some snooping. Hope you deleted your search history, fellas. All right, Droney. What do you know that I don't? A map of a base. Think I can dig around to see what's waiting for me there. If I take out the base's relay, the hunters there won't be able to call for reinforcements. Looks like you've been to 2 other blinds. Man, I was hoping to give MJ some alone time, but I'm beat. Time to head home for a little rest. Wonder what she decided for her article. Forgot to wash the sheets at the house again. Maybe if I explore the rest of the blinds, I'll find myself a base. Reinforcements. snoop for some info. Let's see what else this base has going on. Looks like a supply room full of weapons. Be a shame if some Spider-Man webbed them up. 2 blinds down. May find the base location at the next one.
Spider-Man! There you are!
More of you? Who hit the reinforcements button? Move! Time to see what they've got cooking. Map of the Upper West Side. Wonder how they afforded a place here. A base at the abandoned hotel? Gonna get some unexpected room service. Time to head to that hotel. No need to book a room online, right? It's him! Spider-Man! According to the blinds, this base is their weapons depot. Not for long. Fire in the wall! Hands up! Watch his webs! I have a shot!
One down?
Spider-Man! Nowhere to run!
2 to go. Nice. Now take out the last one. Now we just have to deal with the remaining hunters. Boom!
He's Spider-Man! We should be stronger than this!
Get inside!
Time to dig up more info about Kraven's family before they get here.
Must run the whole base out of here. Another encrypted file.
Vladimir, what is it now? I could have come with you. You are not needed. I'm never needed, it seems. I think you did not want to be outclassed. That is exactly what I want. But by you, does this amuse you, father? To steal your children's birthright? The only right birth offers is the inevitable promise of death. You have us fighting over scraps, but I will take back what is ours. What is mine?
Vlad sounds like a chip off the old block. Hope he takes the long way here.
I'll deal with him if he doesn't. Let's keep shutting these bases down.
We as a society need to have a collective reckoning with the notion of heroes. As I warned, a monster we were told was cured has returned to wreak havoc, and Spider-Man failed to protect us. Once again, Dr. Kurt Connors, the Lizard, rampages through our streets. The good doctor drags Spider-Man around town in one of the most pathetic displays of heroism I've ever witnessed. Was it heroic to destroy priceless artifacts in the museum? Was it heroic to demolish city blocks, damaging infrastructure, and costing taxpayers millions? What about the dozens of law enforcement officers injured trying to solve a problem Spider-Man created? Of course, he wasn't alone in this panoply of parlessness. The hunters continue to run roughshod, unchecked and unheeded. The level of devastation brought upon the denizens of this fair city is too much to bear. We've had enough, When will our elected officials step up and do their jobs? We can't keep waiting! By then, it will be too late.
I see him! Spider-Man!
Reinforcements! Not enough of you here already?
Come down and face me!
Get down!
Use your weapon!
Nice. I bet there's some juicy hunter gossip around here. Well. Let's see what this base holds. Can't call for reinforcements if I cut the comms. So, you're a frequent flyer to the other blinds. Gotta find that base. Should keep searching the blinds. Find a way to disable these lasers. Gotta be a control panel around here. Sorry for the intrusion. Time to expand my knowledge. If I can inject the herbicide into their sprinkler system, I can probably knock out some hunters. Still no location for the base. Time for that last blind.
Spider-Man's up top!
better feed my need for info. Here in the financial district. Well, with these hunters, it's definitely a bear market. A random skyscraper? Interesting place to have a base. Those hunters are about to find out that they can't plant on my soil.
Hey, Dana Cubs, did anyone happen to lose a 60-foot lizard? No? 'Cause the city of New York just did. Seriously, it's just gone. And you want to know the spooky thing? 2 people went into that sewer, the lizard and Spider-Man, but only one came out. So what happened in there? What did Spider-Man do? Folks, look, I know I sound like he who must not be named, Jonah. And believe me, I feel just as hinky about that as you do, but we trust Spider-Man to look out for us, to do it the right way. What if he starts doing it the wrong way? What then? I'm sorry to get dark, folks, but those are the times. So let's all hope whatever journey Spider-Man is on, he finds his way back to the light.
Like you're going deep underground. Hope you like spelunking.
And me without my headlamp.
The data from the blind says this is some kind of greenhouse.
Aw, the hunters have a hobby. That's kinda cute.
Not that cute. Don't expect any bouquets. Remember, we can alter the sprinkler's source to an herbicide to wipe out what they're growing.
Good thing I have whatever the opposite of a green thumb is. Let's kill some plants.
Make sure you turn off their relay. We don't want them calling in backup.
I'm sick of hiding on the ground,
This is not hiding. We're doing important work.
tending to plants. We're hunters.
You limit your potential. You should apply your skills elsewhere.
I am trained to kill. Are you saying I should kill these plants?
Kill these plants and you'll have bigger problems with boredom.
That's the valve that'll add herbicide to the sprinklers. Sleepy times incoming, hunters.
Over there. We're on him now. Where?
He's webbing us up! Stay focused! He's attempting to distract us!
You really weeded out those hunters like weeds. Maybe you're better with plants than you think. Ha! Knocked them out with a taste of their own poison. Now I feel bad. Should I call poison control? They won't be growing anything here for a long time.
Over there! The hunt is on! Go back here. The hunt continues.
I heard something could be the spider. More webs, a fresh trail. Negative, but he's still around. Keep searching.
Now there'll be no reinforcements.
They know I'm here.
Now can you find out anything more about the Kravenovs? Who knows when they'll get here?
There we are. Hello.
This will be good for you, Ledrochi.
Father, please. End this now. The others won't speak to me. Can you just come home? There's still time for us to to be family again.
I will not die like any other men.
What? Well, I don't feel safe here anymore. I don't trust the others. They frighten me.
Then cower and hide, if you can endure this shame.
You won't let them hurt me, will you? Father?
That is up to you.
Well, that was just sad. Feels ripe for a therapy session.
This family isn't worth your sympathy. Let's find the next base. Reinforcements button!
Get down here!
Time to play the what can I find here game. They fit a surprising amount of tech in this little guy. This must be the base. That's where the little birds go to recharge. Bet I could overcharge them right out of existence. I see you've been to another blind too. That last blind may have the base location.
I see him! Slay the spider!
Reinforcements! Not enough of you here already? Shoot him down! Now to get the final scoop on the base. So that's where they are. I'd have thought they would have torn down that old army supply base by now.
Hunters have taken over this abandoned army supply base and turned it into a drone station.
For their bird drones? Why didn't they just pick an aviary?
Does it matter? They're making these drones to kill you.
Good point. Let's stop that from happening.
They're powering up the drones here. you can tether your web from the charging station to a power supply, you'll overcharge them into oblivion. Be sure to hook the charging station up to a power supply to destroy the drones. Let's ground some birds.
What news from Volgograd?
The situation is tenuous. The family is divided.
I feared this would occur. We spread the resources too thin.
There cannot be an empire to run after this fight.
I trust that Craven has made the necessary
Keep going. Only 2 more left.
More of you! But I'm only one spider!
dig up some more info on the incoming Kravenovs now?
Here we go. What's this?
Little Anna.
You seek a challenge to feel the rush of fear again. I will give you something to fear, Father.
Your brother made such promises too. Go on then. Terrify me.
Anyone who gets in my way will suffer the same fate as Nedorochi.
Is that so? And your mother?
She was in the way.
I assume Vladimir was no problem for you either.
I live for the hunt.
If you really are the one, let us see if you can leave Volgograd unscathed.
Oh my god. His entire family. All dead.
Don't know why we expected anything else from Kraven. Good riddance. The city's safe.
The hunters are gone and the drones are grounded. You're pretty good at this.